But here's where it gets controversial. Disney's decision to pause Jimmy Kimmel's late-night show has sparked a heated debate about free speech and the boundaries of criticism. The comedian's comments on Charlie Kirk's death, his passing after a shooting at a university event in Utah, have been deemed insensitive by Sinclair Broadcast Group, which has replaced his program with news coverage. This comes after Kimmel made a pointed remark about the far-right's attempts to frame the incident as a political attack on the left, despite the shooter's conservative background. "We felt some of the comments were ill-timed and thus insensitive," Sinclair stated, adding that they believe broadcasters have a duty to foster respectful dialogue. However, Disney insists its decision was driven by a commitment to professionalism, citing a week-long hiatus to avoid further inflaming tensions during a critical moment for the country. The company's stance has drawn fierce criticism from millions who argue it violated free speech rights, while some late-night hosts, like Stephen Colbert, labeled the move as blatant censorship. Kimmel himself criticized the backlash, calling the MAGA group's efforts to paint the shooter as a MAGA supporter new lows, and noting that President Trump's response to Charlie's death, discussing White House construction instead of mourning, was oddly out of step. Meanwhile, Disney's choice has fueled debates over whether such decisions should be made by networks or by independent voices. As the show's return date looms, the controversy continues, with supporters arguing that Kimmel's comments were a necessary critique, while opponents insist free speech must protect even unpopular opinions. The debate highlights a broader tension between accountability and freedom of expression, leaving many to wonder, should critics be allowed to speak their minds, or does society have a responsibility to shield dissent? The answer, however, remains elusive, as both sides remain entrenched in their convictions.